Today what we're going to be talking about is mindfulness, shifting to the life you want. It's a simple concept, often forgotten or dismissed. We can all choose the life we wish to lead. We can determine how we relate to others, how we react to things, how we respond to our emotions, and how we choose to see the world around us. It is all a choice. Of course, there are habits we have built up over time. Our choices are affected by our past experiences and conditioning. But at any point in our lives, we can choose to do the work of self-examination and introspective study, which is about increasing our awareness of ourselves, and learn how to make changes to the way we function in the world. If we spend the time to increase our perception of the self through mindful awareness, we often impose many limitations and constraints we've placed on ourselves and our beliefs about who we are and what we're not capable of achieving. Too often we base who we are on our history and who the world tells us we are without questioning it. We may confine ourselves to a limited number of experiences and possibilities due to our restricted view of ourselves and our place in the world, our story, and our definitions. However, if we can see through the illusions and see how these walls have been constructed, we can begin to take them down and redefine who we believe ourselves to be, in effect, changing our lives. Through mindful awareness, we can become more aware of our thoughts, our feelings, and our behaviors when different triggers occur. Now let's take a closer look at the power of our own thoughts and beliefs and the trigger of not getting your regular 8 hours of sleep at night. Perhaps you have troubled night's sleep because you go out to a concert and only manage to sleep for 5 hours. You are most probably going to wake in the morning and tell yourself, I didn't get an 8 hours amount of sleep, and so today is going to be exhausting. It's going to be crap. And if you keep reinforcing this belief by repeating it to yourself throughout the day, as well as repeating it to everyone around you, it will come true. You will believe all day that you're exhausted. Even if you find that you're alert and energized for periods, even more extended periods of productivity, you'll overlook those periods in favor of the periods of fatigue because your lack of sleep is at the forefront of your consciousness. You may be able to relate to this example. Now, I think this is an excellent example of someone caught in their self-limiting beliefs, in this case related to their sleep. Now, mindfulness encourages us to examine our thoughts and loosen our grasp on those thoughts that hold us back and be open and curious to new ideas and possibilities. However, mindfulness is not an antidote to stress, suffering, or unpleasant situations happening in life. Even if you practice mindfulness every day of your life, you will still get caught in a traffic jam, given unwanted information by others, experience fatigue and unproductivity, and have to file your tax returns. When you practice mindfulness regularly, life events often don't change, and yet everything does change. The deep transformation that occurs takes place within you. You choose to connect to the stressors, the triggers in your life in a different way. And this is what produces the change in your life. Now, often I see clients in my private practice and they tell me things like, I'm so stressed out, I always feel on edge. I can't enjoy time with others because I'm always thinking about all the things I need to do, the bills I need to pay, the house I need to clean, not to mention the problems with my ex-partner. It's all too much. Does this sound familiar? Often our stress levels start to soar because we aren't anchored in the present. When we are replaying a tape in our head of something that happened last week or worrying about what we need to do the next day, we feel powerless because we are. the worries take hold of us and cycle out of control. Now, it's important to remember there is nothing you can do about that last week or tomorrow. Feeling powerless is the cornerstone of stress. You do, however, have complete control of this very moment in your life, right now. Now, mindfulness teaches us to focus on the present moment, usually by turning our attention to our breath. You can learn to let the stressful thoughts and feelings come and go without getting caught up in judging them or controlling them. So how does mindfulness change one's life? Mindfulness is the first step towards increased self-awareness, and self-awareness is the first step towards improving your behavior and your actions. When you practice mindfulness regularly, all actions and behaviors begin to change about your renewed self-awareness. Now, as we already know, what you think and feel determines the way you respond through action. Crafting mindfulness into your daily life can unshackle us from the thoughts that often trap us into overthinking and stress. Mindfulness encourages us to be anchored in the present moment. And in these moments, and with increased self-awareness, we can make healthy choices leading to life changes. Now, thanks very much for watching. Please take care, and I'll see you in the other video. Bye for now.